Hello, I'm Graham Hay, Head of Document Automation at LexisNexis. I'm delighted to have Neil Beck with us today. Neil is a Director at Company Incorporations and is going to share with us why the company chose to add LexisNexis' flexible online legal document solution, LexisSmart WhiteLabel, to their existing portfolio of website services and describe a few of the benefits that it's bringing to their customer base. Neil, thanks very much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Could we start just by giving us a brief overview of Company Incorporations and your role with the firm?
Certainly, yeah. Company Incorporations founded from a central London law firm where the lawyers there needed a quick and reliable company formation service, but that was also supported by a good company secretarial service. That was for the ongoing compliance, but also to help them deal with some of the transactions that they were working on. So as you can imagine, of course it's a good, quick and reliable company formation service, but there's a few additional features that we think accountants and lawyers will appreciate. So for example, the storage and retrieving of shareholder and director information so that future company formations for the same clients is even easier. Since 2009, Company Incorporations has steadily been increasing the number of formations that it has supplied each year. I've recently joined the board. My main role is to deal with various business issues, but in my past I was a managing partner of an accounting firm and have 25 years in the SME marketplace. Part of my role is also to help expand the services that we are able to provide to lawyers and accountants to support them when they're dealing with their clients.
So I can imagine, in terms of given your past experience and obviously with Company Incorporations coming out of a law firm, the experience that you have as a firm in terms of the entrepreneurs and the small, medium-sized businesses, they come to you with a huge number of requests of the sort of products and services that they need to function really in the early stages of their business. Can you tell us a bit about the sort of evolving needs that you've seen of that customer base?
I think probably the biggest change that I've seen over the last few years is the use of the internet. And I don't know whether it's linked to the financial crisis and this culture of austerity, but people are looking for a quick and efficient service, but they're also looking for it at a reduced cost. And people just aren't willing to pay open-ended hourly rates for some fairly basic legal documents like non-disclosure agreements, shareholder agreements, those sort of things. We all talk about life being busy, but I think if you're in a small startup or small business, it can be even more frantic, and you want to be able to deal with things that are at a time to suit you, and that I think leads on to the internet even more. There was a survey last year commissioned by the Legal Services Board that YouGov carried out, and nearly half of the 10,000 small businesses that were surveyed had used the internet to help with some of their legal problems. We're also finding that the lawyers and accountants that we're talking to, they want to be able to provide those basic services at a price point that their clients will be happy with, or at least be able to refer them on to a reliable and trusted solution.
So what have Company Corporations practically done to meet the evolving needs of your customers? I'd imagine with you being an ex-managing partner of an accountancy firm and with Company Incorporations coming from a law firm, there's a lot of scrutiny in terms of the quality of service or solution that you're needing to meet that evolving need.
Yeah, I mean, we have three rules within the firm, which is one is to provide a fast and cost-effective solution to our customers. We want our customers to be able to self-serve as much as possible so that they are able to get the basics of their business right. And thirdly, we want to be transparent on costs and do what we say we're going to do when we say we're going to do it. And I think the company formation and company secretarial sort of ongoing and compliance support, which was the original service, is based purely around those, or very much around those three service rules. But also we're looking to expand the services and the document drafting. I think going with the LexisSmart WhiteLabel has enabled us to expand the range of services that our website is able to provide. We're able to meet more of the needs that our customers are looking for various things to help them with their business, and we're able to do it very cost effectively and still have that self-serve aspect to it. So it's worked very well for us.
Was it an easy thing to plug in to the existing site?
Yeah, it was very simple. Very simple. Went live very quickly. We obviously tested it and used it ourselves, but we now have, although it's still early days, we do have some law firms have started using the service through our site, and they've been back to use the service again and the same documents again. So I think where entrepreneurs will have some comfort that they are able to create or draft their own legal documents, they should have the comfort that it's backed by the UK's leading supplier of legal tools and knowledge in the country.
Thanks, Neil. Thanks for coming today to share experience with us. We're obviously delighted that Company Incorporations has taken on LexisSmart WhiteLabel and that it's passed the accountant and lawyer test. And we obviously wish you all the very best for the future. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks very much, Graham.